Hi guys, welcome to my DBA classes. Our organization was founded in 2013, which has trained so many IT engineers. Yeah, I will teach DBA lessons from the beginning. You can benefit from the video. Our organization was to raise excellent IT engineers in the world. In database, DB, DB, and the network, storage, host server machine, network coding edge. Me, being a DBA coach, next I will introduce myself. This is my resume. Public company senior database software architect. I have 12 years IT database experience. I have passed 10 and 11 generation OCP and OCM certificates. Next month I will pass IL-12 SIG OCM examination. And this guy is me. I have 2 daughters. I am nearly 40. How time flies. Real IT lab organization have helped so many employees get more IT skills through the trainings. Yeah, these 2 guys is my team member. Yeah. Through my lessons, you can know how in the following: SQL tunning, how to diagnose what's the collisions in the SQL statements stores execution. Do you know SQL tunning? The second, I will teach you general and backup and recovery skills. General backup and recovery, these are meant, do you know this? These are meant skills. And the backups, you use the unmeant command, and you can test and the backup commands and recover commands, and you can recover the database until one special time, but don't work. And the test special recover skill is necessary. This is very hard. In the future, I will teach you all and these special recover skills. It will benefit you in your DBS career life. It means there's no backup pieces or chaotic backups file to recover. The block the database. The database then opened. You must use the special recover skills because there's no backup pieces. Thirdly, I will teach you all and the IAC and data guard installing and deploying skills. RAC and the DG is a custom structure in ORACLE Word. Summary: my training tuitions is different with other guys in the YouTube. I will show you excellent valuable practice IT company. Let you all actually learn anything. Help you to get a good DBA job after the interview. If you just graduate from the university or want to constantly learn in workplace, you can learn technique here. Yeah, very useful technique skills. Do you know? Practice is better than theories in the workplace. In a college or in a school or in the universities, the teachers teach you some theories. But one day after you graduating from the university, you found theories is not enough. If you want to resolve some difficult or some hard problems in your workplace, You must learn, practice. It's very important. Necessary. Let's we talk about something. And Oracle database is a collection of the data treated as a union. The purpose of the database is to store and retire information. A database server is a key to solving the problems information management. Yeah, this is a database, Oracle database table, and some users, user 1, user 2, user 3, at the same time want to access the same table data at the same time. For example, and this day is Christmas date. We want to access the website at the same time. We want to buy the same product in eBay or Amazon. We want to check our mouse and to buy it. But in the background of the server of the DB server, we can find the server is very busy. They constantly access the same data. User 1, user 2, user 3 access the same data. All this is accomplished by delivering high performance. A database service will prevent unauthorized access and provides efficient solution for the favors recover. Next, we'll talk about some logical instructions. This is a dbas master's logical instructions. Oracles and the divide to paths, SGA, PGA, and the data files. 3 paths. SGM including library cache, shell pools, and the data dictionary cache, database buffer cache, and the Java pool, and little log buffer and a large pool, and the others process in the background process. In the future, I will teach you how this and the cache work and the background process work. In the future, this is an instance and instruction, logical instruction. And the user process and the client build a user process, connect and the server process, user PGA, and connect to the SGA, and the data. This is a buffer cache. We put the data into the buffer cache, and then deliver to the user process, server process to the user process. For analysis, we can see this is a data file, control file, little log file. This is a parameter file. This is a password file. This is an archive log file. This is a data file. Almost all the data, all the table information or table data and was stored in the data file. Almost all the Oracle table information was stored in the data file. This is a control file. It's very important for the Oracle. If you are as a DBA, you must master the logical instructions about and the control file, especially in the future. If you want to learn special recovery skills, you must learn control files. How the control files work? What about the contents of the control files? Another is a little log file. Little log. In general, we have 3 groups in little log. Little log can stretch. At the time, little log stretch produce one archive log files. We use other structures. For example, we use a log miner and to file some paths and data. Some days, if we will delete one table, we can use the archive log file to fetch the undo data. In the future, we can talk about it. It's very important for the Oracle. In the future, we can talk about some backup and recover and backup and recover skills. And we backup the archive log every time. We can talk about the data file content. Logical constructions include table space, schema objects, data blocks, instance, and a sequence. Data space is a logical divide into one or more table space. Every table space creates and moves data files to physical store data. In the Oracle's work, the smallest and the union is the block. And then sequence. And then table space. We put it and the data into the block. Block is OLTP system. Do you know OLTP or OLAP? We always select 8 case union site. OLAP resets and almost more than 8 case. In the future, we talk about sums and SQL tunning skills. We can talk about the block and the full table scan. One time IO we can read 128 block. This is redo log control file and data file. And this picture is a realist workplace, and we use the special tool Plsql developer. You can stick and begin, and this is a formal Plsql. This is a standard and formal Plsql and like begin, end, if, then, else, stack, and if returns a question. When we met some warnings, we can select a session. And in the future, we can teach you all how to use these special tools. Plsql developer. It's very useful for and developer DBA and SADBA. It's very useful. SQL pronouns SQL. It stands for Structured Query Language. SQL is used to communicate with the database. According to ANSI, American National Standards Institute, it's the standard language for the database management system, including DML mode. This is a DBL language. This is a DML. We can see very often and the stack from some tables. This is we can see everywhere. This is a SQL language. Very simple. In the future lessons, we can talk about some complexities and the SQL tunning. SQL case. If table A has a large number of rows, you want to get one row in the table A, you can use this sentence statement: select stack from the A, where row number less than 2. This is very useful and but very magical. You can write down. In AutoCAD, you can try it, you can type and list. You can type this in your test and database, Oracle database. You can type this, yeah, and then replay yours and the task table. It returns one row, only one row. This is a Plsql case, super easy case. If you want to print numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, totally 10 and digit numbers, how do you get a result? Use the Plsql. Maybe you can think about in several minutes. Yeah. Yeah, and this is the answer. This is a Plsql. In Oracle, we can write a Plsql. We can write a Plsql. Our function, our function. We put the code into the produce and into the function, and we type declare. This is a variable p number variables and equals 1. Begin, end, begins. This is a loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the print place. This is a print place a number. And then we return to a loop and the 2. Return to a loop. And go on executing and print 2. And then we return to the 3. We get a 3 and print on the screen. And then we return to the 4. And then we return to the 5 and print 5 on the screen. And then we return to a 6. And then 10. We go on. The produce go on. This is the difference between the Plsql and the SQL. There are 6 key differences between the Plsql and SQL. You must master the 2 types of the language. These tools and the language are very basic language in the Oracle's work. Plsql and a block code used to write entire programs both begin, end. You can write some code between the begin and end. You can write some code. Produce those that defines how things need to be done. Execute as a whole block. Execute. Used to create the application. No interaction with the data server. And the extensions of the SQL is able to contain SQL code and inside of it. Often, as I said before, often we write in the produce and a function or the view or other object like materialized view. And this is the SQL, A single query is used to perform DML and DDL operations. Device will need to be the source rather than how things should be done. Execute as a single and a statement. Selection from. And have you heard about merge? MERGE, merge. Use the merge, you can fill fields, and updates or delete operation used to maintain data, interact with the data service, but cannot contain Plsql code is different. But in the future, we can talk about the SQL and the Plsql in detail. Okay, next I will show you some case about SQL and Plsql. The first step, I create some tables. You can have a look. Next, I will show you enterprise companies interviews questions. Maybe you can write down, take a note. Maybe in the future and some interviews and officers ask you the same questions. A special questions you can read. There is a table A, which has 100 million rows and several clues. One of the clues names and the subject name. If desk cannot be created on a clue, subject name. How to write one SQL statement which has shortest execution time to identify if clues has null value or not. Yeah, this is a table. This is a table. This is a clue 1, clue 2. This is a clue 3, clue 4. We made a clue 4. It's a clue and a subject. This is subject clue. Subject name clue. Maybe let's announce in this. How to write one SQL sentence which has shortest execution time to identify if the clues means clue. Subject names this clues has null value or not, but you can't include in text. Maybe you can have a think. You have a think about it. In the future, we can talk about this and this problems. Maybe if you listen to my videos carefully, maybe it's very easy for you, super easy for you in the future. Yeah, this is in my Plsql developer. I create tables, Leo IT lab. This and the tables has 100 million rows. And this clues let's announce values in a clues subject name. Maybe you can think about how to write one's shortest execution time SQL statement to identify if there's a null value of the clues subject name. Maybe you have a try. You can think about it. But don't worry, and if you just graduate from university or just a new boss and to the oracles, you have the first time to make oracle. But don't worry about it. In the future, you must master it. But now it's step by step. Your key interest is in the oracle. What do you think about it? Do you have a reasonable or defined conclusion? You will know the conclusion in the next lesson. I will tell you the answer. Next lessons, I will teach you SQL tunning. We will enter into the SQL tunning session. Welcome to subscribe my channel Leo IT Lab. I will grow up with you in the Oracle's work. If you don't forget to upvote my videos. You can ask me any question about Oracle in the comments. I will get back you as soon as possible. Please give me my video a thumbs up. Thank you very much. See you next lesson. Goodbye.